Y'all crazy. I'm just telling you, this game comes down to this right here.
I'm not f***ing with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
He makes a lot of money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model, and these fighters aspire.
Leonard Ellerbe has reportedly stated that Floyd Mayweather could face arrest in connection with a $42 million scam. He explained that business plans do not always work out and admitted that outcomes can differ from expectations. Ellerbe also indicated that Mayweather is mainly focused on earning money through every possible channel, no matter the risks or difficulties that may come with it.
This model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model, and these fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a money.
At almost 50 years old, Floyd Mayweather continues to show off his wealth across social media. Critics say that constantly displaying his riches is pushing him towards serious money trouble. Many people feel that posting every luxury buy and personal win online is hurting him more than helping, and some even believe he could end up losing it all.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old to feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best. Especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about. But people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you got to announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates ain't really never lived that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun. But they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you're 20 and 19. You can't live like that.
Mayweather's $42 million investment in purchasing buildings has not worked out the way he expected. Business Insider reported that he is not the only owner of those properties. Despite his statements, the actual ownership of the buildings has not changed. His business plan has also failed to deliver the returns that were promised, showing a rare setback in his otherwise flashy lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York.
As someone who has worked closely with Mayweather for years, Leonard Ellerbe has seen directly how Floyd handles his business affairs. As an important part of Floyd's promotion team, he has observed the way Floyd manages deals, especially when it comes to money. A serious problem came up when Floyd was accused of not paying Gervonta Tank Davis what he was owed. This situation has raised increasing questions about Floyd's financial integrity.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas, and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around a Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship.
After observing Floyd's behavior over the years, Leonard Ellerbe chose to resign as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His exit points to rising frustration within Floyd's close circle, especially about the way he handled business matters. And
to end this corner, breaking news, Leonard Ellerbe has stepped down as CEO from Mayweather Promotions. Mayweather acknowledges Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you...
Leonard's exit from Mayweather Promotions was not the only one. Gervonta Davis also walked away, which increased doubts about Floyd's way of running things. Floyd brushed it off by saying he helped make Tank a millionaire and that leaving was entirely Tank's choice. His public reaction only added more talk and questions about what truly led to these departures.
But I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, you know, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful, and there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You know, you meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, you know, he's grew wings where he can fly, become his own boss.
Floyd Mayweather is well known for showing off his wealth, splurging on cars, clothes, and more. He openly shares his extravagant lifestyle on social media with pride. But this constant spending has caused many to wonder if his flashy way of living can last, especially given his controversial approach to business.
I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls,
Recently, Logan Paul threatened Floyd with legal action over millions he says were unpaid, vowing to take the matter to court. Logan's remarks were direct, warning that Floyd's failure to pay could eventually land him in prison. This very public conflict adds to the view that Floyd may be financially careless and prone to ignoring his contractual responsibilities.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a...
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm with you. I'm not with you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
This is not the first time Floyd Mayweather has faced legal issues. He has had a complicated history with the law, including serving time in jail. Even with all his wealth, Floyd has often mentioned feeling a lack of freedom, showing the cost of his fame and fortune. His past run-ins with the justice system suggest a recurring connection between his legal troubles and financial choices.
You know, I had 3 children with a young lady. We wasn't seeing eye to eye, you know, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. You know, she was a little upset, had a little alcohol in her system. She was a little edgy, and I told her, you know, basically I needed the keys to my truck. She was upset. She didn't want me to take the keys to the truck. So things got out of hand and blown out of, you know, they blow things up bigger than what things are really made out to be. So things happen.
But nevertheless, you had to do 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months for a misdemeanor, yes.
So what is it like to have everything and then not have freedom?
That's what I come to find out. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, you know, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy.
Rapper 50 Cent also spoke out, sharing his experience of running Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was in jail. But when Floyd got out, he reportedly overlooked 50 Cent's efforts and did not repay the millions that had been invested on his behalf.
There's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when he...
Are we talking over $2 million?
Floyd responded to 50 Cent by saying he never asked him to step in, which added to the view that he often ignores loyalty and business promises. His past is full of controversies, especially around money. One example includes allegedly cheating people or not paying taxes on his earnings. There is even a report that he was held in Dubai over unpaid luxury jewelry. These events have only increased doubts about his business habits and personal honesty.
Are true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief.
Public opinion of Floyd's money habits remains clouded by his history. Even though he presents himself as a successful businessman, many view him as someone who focuses on quick profits rather than lasting stability. His financial decisions, especially those affecting friends, partners, and fans, make it seem like his wealth is more about show than smart planning.
That he can to troll Floyd Mayweather, and I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, you know, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, you know, it's like, hey, you know, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta.
When questioned about Floyd's reported hostage incident in Dubai, Leonard Ellerbe stayed quiet. His choice not to speak has raised more questions about what goes on inside Floyd's inner circle. It's unclear if Ellerbe's silence shows loyalty or hints at a deeper reality about Floyd's business practices.
Why he's the top dog? Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class,
Floyd Mayweather's spending wasn't the only issue. He is also accused of earning money through questionable promotions and scams. Reports say he took money from fans for events or merchandise that never happened. A TikTok investigation showed that much of Mayweather's brand relied on hype instead of real results, with many of his promotions failing to live up to their promises and leaving fans disappointed.
Offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Another case of Floyd's questionable business moves involves his role in promoting cryptocurrency schemes. Despite his huge fortune, he reportedly backed fake crypto projects, earning millions for endorsing ventures that eventually collapsed. This shows a pattern of chasing every money-making